Alright, y'all, we're just gonna walk around a little bit, look at some of the damages. You see, we got a lot of branches, that sort of stuff down. We had to do some quick repairs this morning as the fence between our boys and girls pen. You can see them white posts out there. They snapped and part of that fence come down. As you can see, everything's just blown everywhere. We got some fencing repair done. We still have more fencing to repair done. Y'all see that big metal sheet out there? That's in my girl pasture. Y'all see that? That, y'all, is part of the carport. It blew from the south to a northerly direction, or picked up and towed it over there. Y'all see how close it landed to my girl's pen. We did have a light post out there, but it did take out the light post, but the girls were safe. We're gonna have lots of cleanup, have some repairs on this fence over here. So far, this side of the house and roof look good. Believe it or not, y'all, we had no windows broke with all this stuff flying around. Not on cars, not on houses, not on trailers, not one window. It's just amazing. Y'all can see we have the disaster management here. We have this down power line, so they've got it all roped off and blocked off to make sure nobody gets in that live wire. It's in our front yard. You can see we lost trees, lattice work, and yes, y'all, the carport. That little piece over there is just a small section that basically collapsed down on itself. The big piece that was here over our car, that's what you saw out in the goat pasture. Took out the mailbox. It took out the handicap ramp, y'all. Literally flipped it on its side and shoved it up there on the porch. You can see we got some roof damage. It's broke some of the roof decking. The car, not one window broke, but it didn't stay unscathed. It's got a few little dings and scratches and paint rubs and that kind of stuff. But so here's another one. It looks like a post hit here. But y'all, you can see how it's all caved in right there. Look, no windows. No windows broken. No mirrors. I was sitting out here on this deck smoking a cigarette last night, and it started to rain and the wind was picking up and the lights flashed off. And so I had just gone into the house. Sure enough, I went to close the door behind me like I always do, and whatever hit us so dang hard I couldn't close the door all the way. Sharnie had to come help me, and then Mike had to come help. It took all three of us to hold this door together. It was shaking and vibrating. It actually felt like hurricane winds or a tornado. You can see we got some corner damage down there. All this, if y'all been to the house, you know we always had this nice little sitting area out here under the carport, little tent. Well, there it is. There it is. There ain't nothing left of it. This carport here got a nice big lean to it. You can see some of the metal bracings and stuff like that are all broke. This little 13-foot trailer, Mom's travel trailer, it was parked up here. You can see where the step is, and the block behind the step is where the tire was. So that's how far that little trailer was pushed back, and it's got a lot of dings and pings on it as well. And we have this big tree. This tree fully uprooted. Fell into the shed. I got a root system there, y'all. So many broken branches. Too many to count. Those are recycle bins. They used to be in front of that little camper trailer. Now we have Mike's truck parked way over here out of the way. And well, we had a tree come down on it too. But y'all, no broken window. I mean, it's amazing the things we see when you're looking around. That camera survived. Most of our cameras survived, except the one in the carport. We found it actually down on the ground. You can see where the tape is taped off because that live wire is there between those two orange cones. So we can't go up over there. So it's just a bloody mess over here, y'all. Took our fence down. Look at that fence post sticking up out of the top of that metal. And y'all, that's that real thick metal. That ain't no flimsy tin. That's metal that you gotta have saws and stuff to cut. You can't even snip it with nips, man. Just tore so much up. So we've got a few things settled, like safety in and out of the house. We made some little makeshift steps for now, and that's our generators you hear running back there, because well, that weatherhead meter box, and y'all, we don't know how, because that's a locked box, but we found this under the deck or the ramp when we took it up, so we don't know how that blew out of that locked box, but something happened and it did. So the breaker box is gonna have to be repaired. Now we cannot get any electricity ran to the house until we can get a licensed electrician out here, and of course city permits and all that stuff to get all this stuff repaired. And then we'll have to call Spectrum, because well, as you can see, we lost their cables too. So, but look at this. This little thing didn't blow off. And look at that little birdhouse still hanging. It has a little roof damage like we do, but it's still hanging. It's amazing, all these little things you see still hanging untouched, and others are so destroyed. Look down there, y'all. When that wall came down, it pulled up all them bricks. I mean, it's just amazing. See this little wolf down here? He was in the corner of the tent area out here. Tent's completely gone, and he's still sitting there. That refrigerator was on this dolly, and as you can see, it got knocked on over. Pretty dinged up. We had to dig our feed cans out from under this mess this morning so we could feed. And well, there you have it. That's our damage.